Oh god, sweet brown mistress, take away the pain. Welcome back, everyone. We return with Ghostwire Tokyo. Let's get right to it, shall we? I hope everyone's having a lovely Easter weekend out there. Just had a very nice dinner with the family while my sister's family is in town. Oop, gift packs have been added to your inventory. 2-year anniversary. Outfit items will become available partway through Chapter 2. Right. Yeah, the cosmetic stuff that I keep forgetting is even in this game. You know what? Hang on a second. Let's see what we do have. I'm curious. Inventory. What are our costume options? Okay, paper hat, bunny ears, company logo, the flying saucer. Sure, whatever. I can put on my own sort of budget Hannya mask. Let's see. Oh, fuck yeah, denim. Okay, I think that's what we wore at the start of the game. That's KK's outfit. You know what? Why not? Let's class it. Let's class this up a little bit. Work boots, tactical shoes. Screw it. We'll go with these. Best we can do on short notice. All right, we're going with a classier Akito this time. Slightly classier. But yes, last time we made a good bit of progress. We finished off the school. Solved the mystery there. Apparently, that whole area was more in-depth because it was added in the Spider's Thread update, which also added the roguelite mode. And that's kind of why... I'm always looking for more Giselle statues. That's kind of why it was more involved and had its own siloed-off indoor section, and was actually a couple quests kind of rolled into one. It was a pretty big update, so it's kind of nice to see that this game got a good amount of post-release support. Okay, there's a statue over there. So we've got a number of side quests still to check off. Our main objective, yay! I believe... Aw, thanks for the follow, I appreciate that. The main objective is sending us this way, so we don't need to uncover more shrines just yet, although there's still plenty of the city to explore. What we'll probably do is... we'll start hereabouts and start checking stuff off, working our way back over here, hit targets of opportunity, then eventually get back to the main mission. Hey, Gogamesh, welcome to the chat. Good to have you here. Yeah, we will hop on over here. Hope everyone's having a nice Easter weekend. I know my buddy Kren there was busting his ass on a shelving unit, poor guy. Although, also, apparently, Canadians get Friday and Monday off for Good Friday and then Easter Monday, which, sadly, we in the States do not. They have so much to teach us. And us being Americans, we are never going to fucking learn. Oh, man. Well, the pictures you showed did make it look pretty good, so you're getting results. But, yeah, the thing about redoing... not just moving furniture around, but adding furniture to a room is always an ordeal. And the older you get, the more of an ordeal it is. So I completely understand there. Anyway, time for a side quest, Ghost. Shop owner, tell me your secrets. When you run a second-hand shop, sometimes you find objects with a history. So I got cursed by that diamond and wound up like this. Okay, cursed diamond, got it. Of course, we're gonna pass it on to a few other people, why not? Yeah, died in an accident on their way home, why wouldn't they? Yeah, that's that's gonna make that will make the cemetery turbo cursed. $9,000, I fucking better be getting results. Didn't really have a way to move a 100-pound cabinetry that has shit legs to stand on. Oh, man. Yeah, that's the thing. It's... the main problem with rearranging furniture is always the shit you have to do before you can actually do the things... before you can actually move the stuff. You usually have to take stuff apart, rearrange things. Very often you have to empty stuff out, you have to remember where it goes. It is one hassle after another, and you can see why... you can see why a lot of You see why people make a lot of money on interior design, because figuring that shit out for yourself and moving that shit for yourself is a hassle and a half. Why does Sigurd and 90 Plus have 1.1 mil in his first fucking break? Oh god, yeah. That fight is some bullshit. I took a whack at it earlier, and, you know, you're forced to have the supports. For those just listening in, we're talking about Fate Go. They're doing a lead up to Lost Belt 7 by kind of having recollection quests of the previous Lost Belts. And one of them, for the second Lost Belt, has a boss fight against Sigurd, who features prominently in the chapter. And it has him in a super hard mode, which has, like, 10 times the normal amount of hit points, which is just an absolute chore. But also... oh, shit. Rain's going up. We got hostile ghosts around here somewhere. But yeah, making it really tough is you don't get any friend supports on that. You're stuck with either Napoleon or Brynhild, who are useful normally, but not that useful against that much hit points. You really want to supercharge a single target archer, and unless you can stack multiple sources of buffs, that's a huge problem. Like, I only have, as far as Buster support goes, I really only have Merlin, so no Koyanskaya, no Oberon, so not going to be breaking that in short order. Exactly, it's a tall order. Alright. Alright. Yeah, that pain-in-the-ass ghost is there. I see one through the trees, I'm gonna snipe him there. Ah, shit, I'm out of arrows. I should have prepared better. That's the thing, yeah, that's just his initial break form. Almost certainly it's gonna be way worse once you actually get past that. There you are, you... I feel like we need to put pressure on this one. Ah, shit. There you are. Come here. Got it. Much quicker core extraction now. Ah, of course there'd be two of these damn things. Yeah, you have to burn on you every time, so you gotta worry about debuff cleanse. I might be able to bust it with Vegino, but again, we're working with not as many buster buffs as would be ideal in this situation. So, it's a tricky fight. I'm probably just gonna watch... Are you serious? Is there another one? Okay, no, I think that... That's probably just the last minute. Anyway. But yeah, doing that much damage and not being able to rely on friend supports is insane. Alright, so yeah, Cursed Diamond caused this. We need to dispose of the Cursed Diamond, obviously. All we had to do is just draw a hand seal. Oh, yep. There we go. Alright, mystery solved. See, we just had to have a Shinto priest go over this first. Or a delivery man possessed by a cop. Which, you know, is the next best thing, clearly. Good question. Oh, God. Yeah, listen, lady, this is a really bad terp. You can talk to Jules. I mean, this one kind of is. Okay, but... Yeah, no, the diamond has cursed you and you've gone off the deep end. Wait, we're buying this? Dude, this is obviously, like... I don't know, this is like letting Gollum keep the ring. I feel like it's just gonna lead to a bad time. I mean, you know, we gotta do something with it. But surely there's a safe place to dispose of this. Anyway. Alright, check off that side quest. What's next? Alright. Well, might as well head over here. There's a umbrella we can chase down for points. Add that to the list of things that, add that to the list of things that do not make any sense out of context and not much more sense in context. You do let Gollum keep the ring in the lava pits, but he still has it. Yeah, fair enough. So long as it ends up where it's supposed to go, I suppose that is the most important thing. But, you know, it's not like they planned it. Really, you'd think they could put the thing in some kind of box or something that nobody has the key to. And then chuck it in. But, you know. Temptation works in funny ways. Alright, more of these. Is there a convenience store nearby? There is. You know what, I'm gonna buy some arrows. That's a way more expedient way of dealing with this. If it doesn't corrupt animals, why don't they pack mule it instead? Yeah, actually... Oh, boy. Okay, that's a nasty one. Yeah, just gotta keep it in a pack that no one has collective access to. Like, do that thing where you lock a treasure behind a series of keys and have everybody else take one of the keys. Alright. I mean, I'm not saying it's a perfect solution, but... There are things we could explore that would work a little bit better than what did happen. Hurry up and eat, Akito. We have a problem here. Try to remember I have a shield this time. Got her. Alright. Where'd you go? Alright. Oh, damn. I just fucking... Scorpion that chick. Whichever Mortal Kombat finisher is the one that pulls their heart out. I think that... No, wait. Scorpion was pulling the spine out. I'm thinking, like, original Mortal Kombat here. That might have been Liu Kang, actually. Showing my age here. I honestly have not played the series since Mortal Kombat 3. I'm sure they're much more elaborate these days. I always kind of found it funny that they started working in descendants of the original protagonist into the game. Like, I believe Cassie Cage is the daughter of Johnny Cage and Sonya, and it's theoretically possible you might have them fight against each other, so you might have one of them, like, ripping the other's heart out or something, or kicking a hole in their head, or God only knows what. All in glorious 3D spine break-o-vision mode. Alright. Now we can properly snipe these things. First bar down, both casters out, guard archers going, 13 mil second bar. Ugh. I do think you could probably get it done if you had some really stall-heavy setup, like maybe with Himiko and Castoria and Saber Archer. I don't know. Okay, it's got to be some way up. Oh, hey, there you are. Where's that thing? Blast Faye Tristan with an NP 30k. Oh, wait. Wonder where the Pat Cat went off to? I gave her some cold cuts early. Ah, shit. Give her some cold cuts and she just goes off by herself. Kitty has been sated. Alright. So I kind of have competing objectives here, because on the one hand, this thing gives you skill points to unlock stuff on... Or, it gives me... goddamn, I keep forgetting the name. Kadashiro, I think. To unlock more of the skill tree, but also there's a gate up there which unlocks more of the map, and I can't get up there. You're funning me, game. Alright, so how about this? Is there a place we can climb? No, those are always walled off. This is how my mind works in open world games. It's usually just a string of distractions that only occasionally lead me in the direction of the plot. Okay, this is how we do it. Nice and easy. What? Oh, another one of you. Ah! There's a good shot. Ow! There we go. Here we go. Second bar down, thanks to Chad or Ryan going to town. Yeah, you know what? He'd be a good choice too. I do feel like you need someone with either hard protection, guts, or some amount of debuff cleanse. And they really need to go to be able to go the distance. There you are. Ah, come on. Uh-oh, did the stream die? Hang on a second. Twitch might be weird. We'll give it a few more minutes. We'll see if it sorts itself out. Everything looks okay here, but if it keeps giving you trouble, let me know. I'll restart my computer and we'll see if that clears things up. Anyway, let's catch this pesky umbrella. Hey, buddy. Aww. That's a good pupper. See, he ain't scared of no jank. Alright, now... What the heck? What am I gonna do? Okay, you know what? That's a good question. Not sure what dog that is. Alright. We'll head into the woods, we'll grab that, then we'll come back and see if the umbrellas respawned. Yeah, I know some of the dogs are Shiba Inus. There's only a couple different breeds, but yeah, the other one might be a Pomeranian. Anyway, let's just wander in the woods while our entire city is cursed by ghosts. Why not? Not auto-playing after a stream hiccup. Always seems to happen lately when a stream goes down for a bit. Yeah, probably just general Twitch weirdness. Alright. Oh, right, this is a wave defense situation. Trying to wire in. Oh, yeah! Hardcore to the mega, bitch! Haha! We are getting some slow mo here. I think that might be the wire in. I think it does give you kind of a bullet time effect. Yeah, Twitch is a bit fussy on a good day, and it very often does not have good days. Alright. Hey, little bush creature dude. Yep. Magatama, that's it. That's the thing I'm thinking of. Alright, now we'll check off this thing, and then we can proceed. There we go. Okay. Just gotta sneak up on this here umbrella creature. Which I can do as soon as it stops. Yep, got it. Hey, thought it was safe to relax, huh? Yoink! Alright. Now we can proceed. Looks like there's a quest in the middle of the forest. We should definitely go into the middle of the forest. There's another one right by that... yeah, by the shopkeep that gave us the Dreaming Jewel quest. We'll head there, why not? Alright. You again. Okay, so he's not passing on just yet. No, I didn't sell anything else, just those cursed masks. Okay. Let them bring good fortune as long as they're together. Uh-huh. Of course. Alright, well, off to find another cursed object. Which would be this way, relatively close. Alright. Yeah, I like that all this happened 2 blocks away. Yep. Sorry. Mouse is a bit sensitive. That's taking on a slightly more literal interpretation considering what's going on here. Right. Okay, you. Yeah, all this is like, again, the shop they bought this from is right up the street here. You don't say. That's kind of why we're here. Alright, easy peasy. Of course. What? Nah, that makes sense. If the story is originally about a man and a woman who were separated, the masks have probably taken on their owners' personalities. Okay, you... I'm not going to criticize someone's choice of a display piece. Oh boy. Okay, we got masked. Oh shit. Okay. Alright, bit time sensitive here. Where's the other one? Christ, we have 4 minutes. Alright, time to hustle. Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm feeling like it might be a good idea to just book it past them. You know, where's my hidey stuff? Here we go. There you go. Ah! Alright, we are gonna need to clear the ground around here. Gimme. Oh yeah. Yeah, here you go. Didn't your time in Solasta teach you anything about putting on strange headwear? You would think so. Yes, I know. I just can't help it. Okay, where's it at? Here we go. I just have to take a gamble on weird stuff I find. There they are. But seriously, who buys stuff like that? Like, I suppose if you want a display piece, it's, yeah, whatever. Art's art. But when they looked like maybe they had the nicer look when they were originally together, but then they'd had the sad look when they were apart. I don't know. I have questions about the chain of decisions that led to this, let's say. Anyway, problem solved. Yeah, well, if it can smile on me sometime soon, that'd be really nice. Oh, sure, I can put the masks on as an outfit. Why not? It worked out so well for me this time. Alright, that takes care of that. What's this? Offering box, right. Just glad this wasn't happening during Baldur's Gate. That would have been a nightmare. There we go, extra fire. Now we're talking. Uh-oh. Oh no, those things are a pain in the ass. We're getting out of here. Next quest. Deep in the forest. There, we'll take the shortcut here. Aw, kitty! Yes! Wait, hang on a second. Hang on a second, kitty. Miss, you're interrupting quality time with a cat. That does not rock. I'll take you to court over this. Haha! Yeah, make it close to Friday. Yeah, good idea, because they've been pumping out updates on a regular clip. Like, small ones. But enough to throw the mod off, because they usually modify the executable in some way. Anyway, can I get my thing here? Hang on a second. Kitty! People doing Naruto hand signs and stabbing them with him? Pretty much. Hey, Luigi, good to see you. Aw. There we go. Now we can give the kitty scritches. Yeah, basically we got possessed by a spirit in a mass event that's cleared most of Tokyo out, or most of Shibuya out. Okay, maybe I got that one already. I must have. But yeah, basically most of Shibuya got spirited away, and we got possessed by one of the few people that knows something about what's going on. So now we can finger gun at people and fight ghosts and such. It is a long and winding story. Sure thing. We talked about this before. I don't know. I assume it's not necessarily a one-to-one map of Shibuya, but they do have the famous intersection, which is... But it's in this generally. This is it, yeah. Shibuya Scramble Crossing. So that's the famous intersection right there. And I think they have condensed some of these side streets, but presumably made some effort to preserve the structure of the city. But then again, we're going by a Shibuya that somehow only has 240,000 people in it, so obviously there were cuts being made. Explored a bunch of Shibuya, but explored a bunch of Japan by ironically not much of Shibuya. Interesting. Hammering a nail into a straw doll. Yeah, when I went there on vacation, I was more in the Shinjuku area. I didn't get to Shibuya much myself. They've definitely captured the... Sorry, again, still getting used to the mouse here. They definitely captured the way that every square inch of that city just looks photogenic, however. Anyway, so straw doll somewhere in the woods. Hammering, huh? Alright. Ah, there you are. This is gonna turn into a fight. Why are you wearing candles on your head? Explain your behavior. Alright. Never gonna use the Japanese VA with things subs in games. Yeah. I've gotten more accustomed to it now. But it is kind of interesting in that the more you learn about a language, the more you get a sense of the shortcuts that get made whenever something is localized. It's less of an issue with some languages than others. Okay, time to wire in. But it's definitely a case where sometimes something doesn't neatly translate and substitutions are made. Like the obvious example is song lyrics, which might rhyme or have a good structure in one language. Oh god! Party Body followed us from Baldur's Gate 3. Hey, Ivory. It depends who's doing the localizing, I find. Some stuff manages to make the jump without too much issue. Like, I think the Yakuza games, or certainly the most recent ones, broadly do a good job. The studio has had enough practice at getting those to other languages that they have a feel for how to preserve the... How to preserve character and tone and such. How to preserve the feel of a character without having to worry about keeping the structure, keep the actual words, the literal translation. Someone who's both fluent in English and Polish, I can 100% say there's no practical reason for the script to get as butchered as it was. What was that script for? Alright. Straw doll curse dealt with. Back for our reward. Oh, for The Witcher. Yeah, that's a case where it felt like there was, certainly with the first game and possibly, and parts, the big chunk of the second as well, you could tell it was a relatively young studio. Again, with the first game, it was a relatively young studio just trying to make a game first and foremost, and other issues would be dealt with later. With The Witcher 2, I think that was a sign that CD Projekt was rapidly expanding in size. They had found unexpected popularity, and there was still growing pains that the studio was putting together more of a high-budget production, but still had some... was still feeling out some issues with development, which is why that also got an enhanced edition. 5 a.m. there in your EP? That's alright. Rest up and relax. We're just on an exorcism tour of Japan tonight. Yeah, the Witcher series is kind of an interesting case study in a studio in a relatively short time frame, going from a relatively small indie production to if not AAA in terms of ownership, then AAA in terms of budget and scope of production. And arguably that's caused the problems they would later experience with Cyberpunk. But it is kind of fascinating seeing their arc as a company, and their defining aspect as a company has been a willingness to re-examine their work and put in the hard work of effectively re-releasing it, which I think is to their credit. There are other issues, obviously, but I think they're in an interesting position where they are always capable of righting the ship, at least for now. That seems to have been the case with Phantom Liberty, which is generally well received compared to how the game was, how 2077 was received when it first came out. Heading out? Alright, see you, Luigio. Drink time, don't mind if I do. Talked to Dolly about this a few times, and the conclusion we come to is that there are few expectations placed on English localization that actively get in the way of the translation. Interesting. I can kind of see that. It depends a lot on how localization is handled, which I'm never 100% clear on. I'm sure it varies from company to company. Some would undoubtedly have their own in-house translators, or a team specifically for localization. But very often, especially with projects above a certain size, that tends to get farmed out to someone else. So it probably depends on whether they're doing it themselves or if they've got a third-party studio helping them.
片方の井戸を浄化したとしても、もう片方の影響ですぐに汚れちまう。間を置かずに2つとも浄化するしかねえな。時間との勝負ってことか。
Yeah, Faco is an instance where the franchise itself is obviously very well known, and I think they've more or less sorted out the issues with conveying intent in another language. And obviously with Fate, the franchise, the overall franchise quality is going to be hit or miss, but they're experienced enough at working with multiple languages that there's no real issues with preserving a sense of character even if they have to adjust the dialogue or change some things. Like there was a bit in the ironically, there was a bit in the America chapter, the first section of the game, the fifth singularity, where part of your adventuring party includes Nero and Elizabeth Bathory, and there's some line about how they shouldn't stick together because they're similar, and in a way that it's not really clear. They basically they basically fudge some reasoning to send the two off with two different groups to solve two different problems, and I think the original intent was that there were some aspects of them as servants that made them similar, but the way it came off in the English translation made it a little less clear what they were referring to. I'll have to look up exactly what the issue was, but yeah, there was something about that. But that has been less of an issue as the game went on, and they've gotten a lot better about working with English and making sure that stuff makes sense even when it's translated, even if it doesn't necessarily make the same sense it did originally in Japanese. Also, Aresh's best girl and will stab people in the eyes that says otherwise. Ah, she's great. I'm glad she's finally getting another chance to shine in the latest event. She's fun. Still a damn good Lancer, too. I maintain that anybody with a 50% charge is a servant you can get some mileage out of, regardless of the rest of their skills. She gets shit done. She's a staple on farming teams. Yeah, Melusine is kind of her own tier of busted. The thing that consistently impresses me about Fate Go is just the sheer number of characters they've managed to add to the franchise. And the sheer number of good characters, or at least interesting characters. With memorable designs, interesting character arcs. Even constrained by the gacha format, you're still getting some enjoyable character arcs and some weird moments of sincerity, even when things are absolutely at their most ridiculous. Yeah, Medusa, obviously. The one and only. Even if she's up to like 4 different versions now. Nothing to beat someone who can legit run Black Grail and gets a 100% charge. Oh, that will get some shit done. Yeah, I need me that Saber Medusa. Ah, shit. No. Damn it. But yeah, one thing I appreciate, and I've only kind of recently... I've touched on this before, is how much the original cast, those that do have recurring roles, have kind of grown from those original roles. Like, Emiya famously is kind of your default presence as an archer. And it is still Archer from the original Fate series, but it's more Shiro's personality, and he's kind of become the old man of the group. Like, I really liked in the, I believe it was the 5th summer event where you're at the, where it's the horror one, you're all at the cabin by the lake. And he's kind of a mentor figure for the character, for the main character, because he's gone through the whole learning to be a master for the first time thing. Yeah, Emiya is a chef and we enjoy his food. Yeah. Yeah, it's the 5th. It's the 5th summer event, which is also kind of a Halloween event in a sense. But yeah, he's kind of the old man of the group, and when they come across a cursed videotape, because the whole event is horror themed, the younger servants have to be explained what a videotape actually is. And I believe the player character has a choice as well. And they're like, oh, that's the VHS tape. And he's kind of quietly thrilled that you recognize this because it makes him not feel so old. Little things like that that allow the original cast to kind of grow and feel more like they have an enduring presence in the series. It feel less static. Feel like their main development is done, and now they can kind of just support the main characters and don't have as much personal series business to worry about. Yeah, Summer Kiara Mermaid. Oh man, that took a fucking turn. But yeah, basically what I'm rambling through here is all the serious business of... What I like about Fate Go is, for a lot of the characters that are recurring series characters, their serious business is done, and they're allowed to engage with the sillier or more absurd story moments. And also give a sense of having been through this song and dance before, and this isn't as surprising as it could be. Where are they? Fuck, I'm going the wrong way. Talking over a thing and completely forgot the timer. But yeah, constrained as it is by the gacha format, I do still enjoy Fate Go, and I'll probably be playing it till the servers shut down. I want to see what crazy things happen on the next summer events, or the next Gouda Gouda event. Those are consistently entertaining. No, it's fine. That's on me. Anyway, I think we can still solve this. There's the last one. Alright. There we go. Problem solved. Modern video game, it won't permanently punish you for anything. Yeah, that's fair enough. And really, I'm not expecting it to.